Alright, you guys, it's time for our weekly shop. I have $55 for this week to spend on groceries. Let's see what we can get. I was asked to check out the front of the store because you guys never see me look over here. But I'm not really seeing any deals. That's okay. Go this way. See, now they have their $2 day sale as well. This is something new. These went down. I will say this was not a fan fave at my house. Okay, so moving along. My hubby did say with the household money he needed to get some deodorant, but I feel like all these unscented ones will not work. And this is the brand he likes because he's allergic to a lot of the other scented deodorants. So we'll have to get that somewhere else. And that's okay. Something a little bit different this time. I'm gonna go over to the meat section over here. And we're gonna grab some chicken. That's what we're gonna do. $2.69 a pound seems to be the going rate for chicken breast these days. And that's okay. I try to get 6 in a pack, but if I can't, that's okay. Yeah. I don't see any that have 6. However, 245. Yeah, we'll grab this one for $10.95. I also got one of these Tuscan herb dry rubbed boneless pork roasts, and I believe that the price tag says that they are $6.99 for the roast. I don't want to knock that over. I'm pretty good on meat. We do have quite a bit in our freezer, but I wanted to get some to obviously not use everything in my freezer. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these shredded cheddar cheeses for $1.99. I'm not seeing any other deals. Cheese is really hard to get deals on these days. What is up with that? Also not seeing any super stellar deals on any of this, but I do see this fudge yogurt for $1.77. I'm gonna go ahead and grab them both because I will eat these at work. So here's the deal. They do have the Pam spray for 97 cents. I don't need any. I actually don't try to use any spray, but they do have coffee pods for 97 cents. I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of these as well. And as a matter of fact, let's grab 2, okay? Because coffee has gone up quite a bit, and that's okay. That's just how things go. Okay, do we have anything else on this side? 47 cents a box, but these are tiny. These are just little itty bitties. So I don't really think that's a good deal. Oh, hello. Starbucks coffee for $1.97. I'm gonna stick with the 97-cent one over here. See, 97 cents. We're gonna stick with that. It looks like they do have some crackers for 77 cents. I don't need any. It's okay. Get off to the dairy section. Okay. I have some of us that drink regular milk and some of us that can't. So I actually feel like this is a pretty good deal, $2.99, but it's unsweet, and the hubby does not like the unsweet ones. He said that they're kind of weird, so I'm gonna pass on that. Is milk so expensive? in my area. I'm just gonna get a half gallon. That's what I'll do. All right. Moving along. Do they have any deals on bread? Looks like they have this for $1.50. I have never tried that brand. I don't know. Okay. They have reduced for sale, for quick sale. I do like Dave's bread, but I can never afford Dave's bread. And remember when we found the gluten-free bread down here? We still have some in our freezer. I'd like to get a loaf of bread, but I probably will not get one from here unless I can get a cheapy loaf over here. $1.49 for bread. You know, I don't feel like that's terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some bread as well. Okay. Jif to go peanut butter and chocolate. 8 of these little containers. $1.27. Seems like a good treat. They also have it in the jar. Pretty cheap. This is a ripoff. Yep, I know it looks like a deal, but it's a ripoff. I do have plenty of peanut butter, and I do have some jellies and jams between the fridge and the pantry that I can utilize. They have these Craven 97-cent cookies that are kind of like Oreos. They have the regular and then they have the golden. I don't feel like that's a bad deal. And they also have these original singles. Woo! They all fell. And that's about to fall too. But 33 cents for these. And I don't think they're going to want to stay. Please stay. I'm doing this one-handed. It's not helping. But for really what you get in this box, it's only an ounce for 33 cents. No thanks. Moving along. Alright, we are down the baking / canned good items. And I did get a lot of canned goods the last time we went to the grocery outlet in the city. And these are a different price from the ones that I got, but that's okay. I also have plenty of tomato sauce. I also got some of these and the bigger ones the last time, so I don't need anything like that. Alright, moving along down to the breakfast stuff. I really try not to buy too much junky, like this stuff. Doesn't fill you up. But my kids do like cereal, and if I find a really good smoking deal on cereal, I might grab some more. I know, I'm giving in. I'm giving in. There's also a section that I try to stay away from because I can make stuff at home. $1 or under. Ooh, look, these are the Harry Potter butterbeer. These are in the 10-pack. These mounds are delicious. I don't need them. But these, doing a price check on these to see how much they are. Looks like these coffees are 47 cents. I know you guys hate it when I go down the drink section, but this is what my family wants. They want drinks. I know they can drink water, but you gotta live a little bit. I'm always checking the coffee section. Especially with coffee prices, the way they are, they have gone up a lot. I don't love it. These are deal. You can make your own pizza crust, but I'm gonna grab some of these, and I'm looking for the Best By day, but honestly, I don't care, I'm buying them. I don't care, I'm buying them. 2 for $1? Nothing is 2 for $1 anymore. So I'm grabbing them. This, what is that? Let's see what this is. Let's pull one of these down. 3 for 47 cents. Oh my goodness, I just got assaulted. What is this? Of course, I dropped it too. Let's see. Chipotle beef. What is it though? What's in it? It looks like it's beef with spices. You know what? For that price, let's go ahead and try them. I'll just grab, you know, they're frozen. I'll just grab 3 of them. Stay up there, be nice to me. I'm so short. We'll grab them and try them. Why not? Alright, moving along. Okay, so here could be something that we like for $1.57. Not too bad. There's a 2-pack, so it's not a whole lot. I think I'm going to pass because I thought that there was more than 2 in this. But I still feel like that's a decent deal. Here's another thing that we need to look at for 47 cents. Beef and cheese pastry. Yeah, I don't think so. But if you want to try it for 47 cents, you do you, boo. A lot of marked down buffalo stuff. We don't like buffalo, so moving along. Oh, these are 57 cents. What is this? Rum raisin. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and grab one for myself. And I'm gonna grab one for one of my children that will eat it. Okay? I'm gonna get a thing of bananas. Those look okay. I don't know if you guys remember when I told you I went to Kroger Fred Meyer and these were $10. They're $4.99 here. They're 2 different brands. Gotta watch brand prices. 2 for $5 on the cauliflower. I'm gonna try to find one that will work for us and I'll roast it in the oven. Let's put it up here. Well, hide my cash wallet with the cauliflower. I'm gonna grab a couple of these baby carrots. Actually, these ones are cheaper and they're the same amount, right? Let's double check. Yep, same amount. We'll get 2 of these for $1.49. You can either eat them raw or you can roast them. We'll do both. We're gonna grab a bag of these red or yellow potatoes. They're the same price. Let's just grab this one because this one was firm. I'm very particular when it comes to potatoes. I like to make sure to check. Also, I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's likely that your bag of potatoes actually weighs over the amount listed on the bag. They just have to have that weight in it. So if they had a scale, you could check to see which one has more potato. So this is a smoking deal in my area because apples, they had to turn on the vacuum. Apples are $5.99 for a bag. Same bag at Kroger Fred Meyer. So I'm gonna grab this one as well. Okay. Pet food section. They still have about the same prices as they did last week when we came in. I'm not seeing any deals jumping out at my face. Alright, I was told to go look at the chips. I have a request from a certain child that there must be chips. I am gonna grab some eggs. Why are the organic eggs cheaper than these eggs? Cage free. I don't know, but I am gonna grab these eggs. Hopefully they're not all smashed up. Oh, I don't think they're bad at all. Okay. See if we have any chips over here that are on sale. These are usually all the regular priced. But we do have some of these for $1.50. Zesty queso. That might be okay. What in the heck is this? Tortilla chips for 47 cents. I can make tortilla chips and they're really, really far from my shortness. God help. A tall person came.
This is her view.
Yes.
How many you want?
Go ahead and grab 4 for 47 cents. Can't beat that. I can't make them for 47 cents. Thank you. I had to call him from the car. He's like every other dude. He just hangs out in the car, don't you?
Stone ground white corn. Nice.
Fancy chips for cheap. Alright, I think we're done. That cart! Look at that cart! It's full! Alrighty, folks. So this is the grocery haul. We spent $59.47. Yep, we went over our $55 budget by a little under $5. I went ahead and grabbed a $5 from my wallet in the fuel section, since both of us have fuel money, both my husband and myself. But let's do a little rundown of what we got, even though you saw me put most of this in my cart. These chips were 47 cents. We also got a bag of Cosmo crisp apples. And you know, I didn't realize it was 5 pounds. That's a good deal for that price. Also got a bag of the Idaho yellow potatoes. Also got some bananas. Got a loaf of bread. I do still have the lunch meat from Costco. And some cheese that I'm going to use to make sandwiches. And I think we have a little bit of spring mix left as well. So that'll make good sandwiches. Okay. Also got some Folgers coffee. I know somebody's gonna say you should have got the Starbucks, but I didn't get the Starbucks, okay, because I was not gonna pay the price. You get 12 K-cup pods for 97 cents. Not too shabby. I do not have a Keurig, but I'm looking into investing in one for my desk. Okay. I also brew a pot of coffee pretty much every other day. I do drink coffee for free at work as well. But, you know, worst case scenario, you just open these babies up. Okay. Open them up. I mix with decaf coffee just because I do have a health condition. And I really try my best not to have way too much caffeine because that doesn't help anything. Also got a thing of cauliflower. It's organic. Organic doesn't mean much of anything to me. Even though I live in the state of Oregon and you'd think that I would be bougie and want organic. No. No. Can't afford organic. So 99.9% of the time we eat conventional. But I'm going to roast this up with a little bit of olive oil and some seasonings. Also got some sharp cheddar cheese. I did get 2 of these rum raisin because you never see rum raisin anymore. These ice creams. Didn't really need them, but I tried to, you know, make sure that we constantly have something snacky. Okay. Then I also got 2 of these Fudge, total 5%. Honestly, I don't think I've ever had this brand. I've seen it a lot. seen a lot of bougie yogurt videos with it. I'm gonna top it with berries and that I got from Costco, and the little mini dark chocolate chips that I have. So that's how I eat my yogurt, at least recently. I got 2 of these freshly peeled carrots, the baby carrots. I know I could probably buy more for my buck, but these work out with kiddos. Also, when you're wanting to do a grab and dump type of side for your dinner, this is a great option. I know it's lazy, but I do it. We do probably we'll roast one of these, and then the other one will be just for snacks, sides, salads, all the things. Did end up getting 4 of these pizza crust mix. We do eat a lot of homemade pizzas. I know it's not cheaper, but I have a husband who has gluten intolerance, so he'll have gluten-free pizza, which is not cheap. And let me tell you, you don't get a lot for your buck if you go to like Domino's or Pizza Hut. They're just the baby pizzas. They're just tiny. Okay, but I'll likely make bread sticks with 2 of these, and then pizza with the other. Also got some Everhart's 2% milk. This is our local milk. Our milk is very high. Okay. Then I ended up getting some chicken. We have enough chicken for at least 2.5 meals. Probably if we did wraps, it would stretch a little bit further, because we do put bell pepper, onion, and what's the other thing? Bell pepper, onion, cucumber. I do still have a cucumber from a previous grocery outlet haul that I will likely need to use very, very soon, either with a salad and pizza, or we can make wraps. And honestly, this stuff is pretty bomb. If you put this with this, they make some pretty good wraps. Okay, so we'll likely make wraps. I think that's what I'll do. And then we'll do this Tuscan herb roast. It's a pork roast. However, it is, according to the package, gluten-free. We didn't have any problems with the previous seasoned one. Obviously, you can save money and not get the seasoned one, but I'm all about cheap, easy, fast, and working mom and wife person. Okay. I also got 3 of these truly simple 100% grass-fed smoked chipotle beef. We will use these with that, and we'll open up a can of refried beans or make some black beans with our slow cooker and top it off with some cheese. I also have nacho cheese in my pantry, so we can make nachos however way you want to eat them. So that will be probably 2 meals with leftovers. Okay. Also got 2 of these Mesquite Grill Mates McCormick seasonings. My bags have decided to fly all over the place. That is just for the chicken. Also got a thing of eggs. So all in all, for under 60 bucks, I feel like we did pretty well. This also tells me what I need to do next week for a grocery budget, which I'm not really sure. Are we going to Costco, folks, or are we not going to Costco? I feel like we should go to Costco just so I can have a chicken bake, because I really want one. And I've been a really, really good steward of making sure that I bring my lunch or I eat it for free at work, and I've been eating really healthy. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I feel like we did pretty good. You could easily meal plan all of this, all of the things, okay? But as always, you can only do what you can with what you got, because it's all you have to work with, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.